What's going on, broskies? My name is Shivoki. Welcome back to some more Smite. Today we're looking at all the new cool things that are coming to patch 3.10. I'll give you guys my starter build for Fafnir, what I'm going to build for my tanky build, and also my douchebag damage build unless it gets seriously nerfed. It's going to be fun. But we're also looking at all the cool skins that are coming. So first off, guys, we won't touch Fafnir. We won't. We'll go first. We have, I wrote it down so I don't forget, guys. First we have Aphrodite and her new skin, Abracadabra Aphrodite. She has a little kitty there, really cool looking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired, like I said, of seeing Aphrodite skins. I know someone in the comments is like, fuck you, I love Afro, she needs more skins. But there's so many of them. There's so many skins. A lot of skins. But I guess now she has a decent amount. We'll stick with them for a while. She has a little kitty in her broomstick, which is amazing, and she throws kitties into the wall for a basic attack. Kind of cool. But after that one, we're looking at Skadi. Where's Skadi at? I will look at Alll first. All's skin, guys. Worm Slayer Alll has to be one of my favorite skins in the game, hands down. Look at this shit. It's so fucking badass. So cool looking. The amount of detail and the teeth on it. And he has the little monster eye and the cool ass belt and the cool shoes. Guys, this is an awesome skin. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below about this skin, but I am obsessed with it. I'm definitely getting that one. Cool stuff. We also have Skadi. Where's she at? Skadi doesn't know. Ski Patrol Skadi, loving this skin. Saint Bernard as the new Calder, which is cool. A really cool voice pack she has. I'm not going to show him because there's no point. You guys will see it in game, but very cool looking blue eyes still. Awesome design. Not much changes on the effects, which kind of bummed me out, to be honest, but still a very cool thing. Does it say something? It might say something. Skip. No, it doesn't say nothing. This little design. I might say something in Nordic, like I don't know, but still very cool. Like the boots, like the dog. You look at the leg going. It's so cute. Okay, we also have the two tier 2 skins. We got Ravon. Oh, that's Rama. Ravon is the first one. Got Demon King Ravon. Really cool one. In the video, I did say I thought he looked too blue. I stand true to that one. I think his face is really blue. His eyes are kind of hard to see, but I love the way the green pulsates through his arms and how the wraps are kind of holding that power in. Very cool. Kind of shows how strong he is. You can also see it a little bit in his legs. His legs are also pulsating, which is really cool. So I think they did a cool job on this one. The armor's very badass. I love the head dressing. Mustache, of course, is badass. And the teeth poking right through it. So cool stuff. They did good on that one. And lastly, guys, we have Sobek. Sobek. Where can I find you, buddy? There you are. Sobek. Okay, it's called Nile Stalker Sobek. Very cool skin. Not gonna lie, I'm loving how the water effect or steamy effect flows all over his skin. I'm not sure what it is, but it's cool. I like it. The axe is cool, and the color design is cool too. I'm glad they kind of touched up his design a little bit. He does need a rework, in my opinion, but that's just me. I think that's it, guys. Oh, we also, oh gosh, Jingwei Mastery skins. This golden skin is so awesome, so shiny, very cool. The bow is awesome. I'm also really glad they kept the little wooden design instead of going with the diamond or the blue color, whatever it is. But very cool. Now, Legendary is my favorite, hands down, on her. Love it. Very cool. Awesome design. If I actually played her, I'd probably get the skin. And Diamond, of course. Very happy with the fact that they kept the wing color, original one. Kind of stays true to the fact that she's Jingwei and like a boss. And also shows that they can really do well with color designing because the wings go well with the diamonds. So I'm glad they kept them. So very cool stuff there. I think that's it. That has to be it. Now, lastly, guys, looking at my man, Fafnir. He's a new Norse Guardian coming to Smite. Really cool here. I'm going to go over all his abilities. I'm also show you in-game really quick here. So first, guys, I want to show you guys his abilities. cool stuff. He looks very amazing, by the way. His passive, guys, is called Endless Greed. It is a buff. Fafnir gains 4 bonus gold from all minions, structures, kills, and assists. Fafnir also gains bonus protections based on the amount of gold he's currently holding. 30 for 1,000 gold in hand. So I'm assuming it maxes out at 1,000. It might not. Let me know in the comments down below if you know currently, but it could be 3,000 gold, 369. 90 protection seems insane at endgame, but we will see what happens. If that's true, the build could change a little bit that I have for him, but then again, you can't really expect to have that much gold, you know, in the building phase of a game. So still very cool, and it also gives you a benefit of not going back and keeping that gold because you get the protections, and those protections early game really help. 1,000 gold, 30 protections in the beginning of the game really help. So that's a really cool path. It's basically like a what's it called? Don't look, guys. Don't look at my build. Don't look at my build. Stop looking. It's almost like a Watcher's Gift. Being within assist range of a minion, drone camp, monster death, yada gives you gold and restores 10 health and 5 mana. Kind of like that. So Very cool looking. Now, second, Curse. So the first ability is called Curse Strength. It's projectile. It affects enemies' magical damage. Fafnir hurls his hammer forward, dealing damage to enemies in his path. If Fafnir hits a god, the hammer stops short and stuns them for 1 second. The stunned god also radiates out a curse pulse, slowing them and all nearby people around for 3 seconds, guys. In dragon form, which is his ultimate, this ability deals increased damage that ticks every second for 3 seconds. Also, the curse pulse shreds protections in addition to slowing. Crazy, crazy. It has 260 plus 50% of your magical power, a max of 40% slow, my friends, and the damage per tick is 130 plus 25 of your percentage of your magical power, and then dragon protection debuff is 40%. Guys, those are big numbers. Can you talk about Kabrakan? He's like Kabroken up here, and he hits really hard, guys. He hits really hard. He has high cooldown, so he needs cooldown protection. And cooldown reduction. I'm definitely leveling this first, guys. It hits hard. It has slows. The scaling on the damage, on the slow, on the tick, on the debuff is all very, very nice. This is the first thing you're going to be leveling, and I will show you my full build at the end of this part. Coerce is his number 2. It's a buff, affects allies and self. Allies and or self. Very important, and or, because you can do yourself and other people at the same time. Very cool stuff. And magical damage, of course. Fafnir coerces his allies into fighting harder, boosting attack speed for 5 seconds and healing himself as well. While Coerce is active, Fafnir does additional bonus magical damage whenever the affected ally damages an enemy. Very, very cool stuff. So if they're hitting something, you're also doing good damage. And so basically, it's nice for initiating a fight, popping Coerce on him mid-fight, and you're also hitting harder too. So in Dragon Form, this ability has a larger area effect and can buff multiple allies. You can buff the entire team if you're all ready. For that good, you can get 3 or 4 people at once. Very cool thing. Attack speed buff, guys, at max level is 50%. Duo lane is gonna kick some fucking ass. This is why I'm leveling this second, guys. Wow, 50%, man. I mean, I can see some people leveling this first, to be honest, because the buff, if you can seriously buff the shit out of your ADC, that's a huge attack speed buff, dude. This plus an Apollo, oh my god. That's it. Apollo and Fafnir are one mean combo together. Bonus damage, guys. It starts at 5, it goes to 25% of your target's power. Quite a lot. And the self-heal, it goes from 50 to 170 plus 40% of your magical power. So he scales really well. This is why I'm leveling this number 2. Now, the third one, guys, Underhanded Tactics. It's a leap. Enemies, of course, are affected. Magical damage in a radius of 20. Fafnir leaps to a target location and executes a despicable strike, dealing damage and disarming enemies in front of him for 2 seconds. Disarm, guys. Then he has a stun, and then he has a slow. Then he shreds protections, and he hits hard, and he can buff his allies. This fucking guy's a beast. In Dragon Form, Fafnir can leap much further. Also, this ability deals increased damage that ticks every second for 3 seconds. And Fafnir stuns the enemy close to him for 2 seconds in addition to disarming. Insane shit, guys. 240 damage plus 60% of your magical power. It hits hard too, but it looks like you'd want to go for 1 still. I level this last in my opinion. Dragon damage per tick, guys, is 120 plus 30% of your magical power. So cool stuff, and also jump farther. So I think it's like 70 yards, some crazy shit. And the ultimate, my friends, is called Draconic Corruption. It's a stimulation. Ooh, it's a stim. Self and enemies damageable. Good English. I'm the best at speaking the English. Magical damage and a radius of 30. Fafnir transforms into a terrifying dragon, and it is untargetable during the process. So when he's transforming, you can't hurt him. It's basically a CC immune. Cool stuff. When he emerges in dragon form, nearby enemies are poisoned, taking damage every second for 3 seconds. Kind of a recurring thing with him, 3 seconds. He remains in his form for the duration or until the ability is activated again. As a dragon, his abilities have additional effects, and basic attacks change to Dragon Breath. It deals damage 3 times per second. Dragon Breath cannot proc item effects, thank God. That would be very, very OP, because it's constant flowing fire, breath, acid stuff. Damage per tick, 160 plus 40% of your magical power, so not a huge hard-hitting thing, but nice percentages. Duration is 40 seconds, so it's pretty long at max level, guys. It's pretty long. So Dragon Breath damage, 30 max plus 10% of your magical power, so it's a lot, guys. He hits hard. I promise you he will be nerfed, but I see why they're doing this, because they don't want, this really weak god. But guys, real quick here, the way I build him, I level the 1 first, then I level the 2, Then I work on the ultimate on top of the 3 last. That's me personally. I'm enjoying it. I play with him a little bit. He's a lot of fun to play. He's definitely OP, but very fun to play. I start off with Mark of Vanguard, shoes, and then 4 potions each, or 3 potions each, whatever I can get. The reason is because he basically has a Watcher's Gift already, so you're fine with going the extra defense and health, and also all damage is reduced by 5. Big thing early game, guys. Now, my typical tank build is this. Shoes of Focus for the cooldown. Make Guardian Mail, because you're going to be in there kicking some ass. The basic attacks will slow them down, plus you have a slow, plus you have a stun, plus you have a disarm. He's going to be in the fray constantly, guys. He's going to be a very annoying piece of shit, in my opinion. So, you want the health, you want the physical protections. An early game is nice. Hardware Amulet, of course, 200 health, 45 magical protection. All allies within 70 units gain 20 plus magical protections and 20 MP5. Very important to have. Now, Genji's Guard is amazing on him. It's really great. You get 80 magical protection plus 10% cooldown reduction and 20 MP5. When you take magical damage, your abilities on your cooldowns are reduced by 2 seconds. This can only occur once every 30 seconds. So when you're going in there getting hit in the fray, which you will be, you'll be getting cooldown reduction. You also have a huge amount of magical protection and, of course, cooldown reduction as well. So cool stuff, guys. And MP5. Winged Blade. Love it. 300 health, 20% cooldown reduction. Like I said, crowd control reduction, so it allows him to be in the fray, not get CC'd too hard at all. 10% attack speed and 10% movement speed. He wants to be in there moving, jumping around everywhere, stunning people, doing his thing. Very, very perfect item. And then also, when you're hit by a slow, you are immune to slows, and movement speed increases for 20% for 4 seconds. Only occurs once every 30 seconds, so a very, very good effect. And of course, Mantle Discord at the very end. I like Curse and Sanctuary on him personally. And lastly, this is my damage build. Damage build, guys, I go Shoes of Magi, Warlock Sash, Soul Reaver, Breastplate of Valor, Obsidian Shard, and Genji's Guard. It's very rude, very mean. If you play him safe, it hits just like a bracken. It's bullshit. And let's go ahead and check him out in game. Alright, broskies, we are back. Hello. And this is Fafnir. This is my typical tank build. His base attacks are pretty nice. They're quick. They're not too slow. They're very quick. I like them. They don't hit too hard, obviously, because he's a tank. But here's his one. Boom. And it stuns him and slows him. And it also goes through minions. You know that. It goes through minions, which is very cool. And this is the buff on me. Now I'm healing myself. I got a buff on me. I'm hitting faster, which is bullshit. Stunning them. Disarming them. Oh, he's just a fucking prick, guys. This guy is just a big old asshole. So this is the typical gank. I'm like, I could probably jungle with this guy. Come over here, yeah. Boom, disarm. Buff myself. Stun him, slow him. Here we go. This is not damage. It's not a damage buff, by the way. This is just a typical tank build. And look at it, just fucking him up. Buff myself again. Stun him again. Disarm him again, and he's dead. That's a tank stuff. That doesn't hit too hard at all. It's very tanky, very, very tanky. And the ultimate, guys, we'll pop the ultimate real quick here. And we'll show you what it does when he pops his ultimate. He can't get targeted, but he can still hit people really hard. Boom! There goes that. And this is his basic attack now. It's a giant acid breath. Here, same stun, same bullshit damage. Here goes this. Disarming him. Buffing myself. Huge allies around me. And look at that. So I'll show you guys the buff in a minute again when I have a chance to do it. Once again, the one is the same exact thing, but it does dot damage. Here's a one. Cool, dot damage, which is hit pretty hard. And here is the the buff. It's a lot bigger, so I can do allies around me. So very cool stuff. The base attack is very annoying. Kind of cool spinning around though. Kind of cool though, but it hits hard. So that's a typical tank build. Real quick here, and then we'll go ahead and sell this shit. And then here he's going back to his normal form now. Oh no! And it's kind of sucks. It stops him. It stops him, which sucks. So it could be a thing to keep in mind. He does stop when he's in that form. Now lastly, let's go ahead and sell this crap. Excuse you, actually. We'll sell this crap real quick here. Boop. And we'll buy the damage builds, which I think I do this. So we'll see how this works. And it won't be as super hard hitting, but it'll still be tanky enough to do his thing. So harder hitting, of course. That's hitting hard. That's bullshit. Here's a buff on myself. Hitting harder, hitting faster, disarming them. Oh yeah, it's gonna be mean. It's gonna be mean. When Soul Reaver procs, I think when Soul Reaver procs on the one, it'll be pretty badass. Not gonna lie. I could see him be like, "Hey, motherfucker!" Boom. Fuck. I like him, guys. He's a lot of fun to play. He's cool. He's super OP in team fights. Cause think about it. If someone's focusing on this guy, and I'm just coming around the side and go, "Oh, he's just screwed." Everyone's screwed. So he's a lot of fun to play. But I do believe he will see some nerfs. Well, if you guys have any builds you want to throw down in the comments down below, please do so. Also, any comments, questions, concerns, please throw in the comments down below. If you have any questions, anything you want to add to my build, anything you want to take away, I want to hear your guys' opinions. Also, what do you think about Fafnir? What do you think about all the cool skins? And also, what do you think about my face? Yes, I did get a haircut. Thank you very much for noticing. Love your faces. Now, guys, that's it for the video. Be sure to like it, show support, comment down below what you thought of the video, and all the stuff I asked you to say in the comments. And, of course, my friends, deuces, motherfuckers. Deuces.